Let's begin things, shall we? So, last time on Dragonlord Z, we began with meeting the Forge Keeper, Kalos, a prototype to Callista. The Forge is the area where Vulcan made his masterpieces, as you can see slabs of marble with chiseling tools to make their exterior, as well as some of their inner workings lying about. Kalos explained that they've been here for years, but also that the Forge has been overrun with creatures from the depths of the Underdark. In order for the Forge to be reawakened, the Forge needed to be cleared of any creatures. And so, in the blast furnace was an intelligent young Cerberus. It served Lutheria and had orders to guard the forge. And so, after some deliberation, with a decision, uh, after some deliberation, was a decision to kill it. After some intense combat, you guys falling and dying, Kalos restarted the forge and offered to make some weapons and upgrades for Callista. Though you needed some materials for that, and orb star, I believe.
Yeah, lots of money.
And lots of money. But don't worry about that later. You found a Dark Souls style shortcut to the forge by splitting the waterfall in half that leads directly to the forge, so you can return anytime you want. But you'd need a ship. You return to Astoria just in time for Anora's sacrifice, who is a princess and daughter of Pithor. You scout out Esther's Rock, where Commander Gaius was waiting. You went over the terms again for Seaton's demand for sacrifice. You offered yourselves in her place, to which he was more than happy to accept. Terms for sacrifice are to be chained to Esther's Rock overnight, left to basilisks with no weapons or armor. You figure you could at the very least stash your weapons around the rock in the water, if you wish to fight here. But again, just a reminder, you'd be fighting essentially naked without your armor. But as only a few of you actually wear armor, should be no problem. And then you could also go track down the basilisks to their lair and take care of them beforehand. So essentially, if you do find them, you could just kind of be chained up and just have everybody have a big old waiting party. And then as soon as the light sun hits the rock, see what happens. And that's where we begin. Here at this rock. And Commander Gaius and his motley crew take their leave. So you're free to explore.
All right, gentlemen.
Oh, and I got a gift for you, Callista.
All right.
I have a gift for you. I will drop something. I'm going to drop a ring in your inventory, as Kalos should have given it to you back then. A ring of protection.
Sweet.
So now you have a +1 bonus to your AC and saving throws.
And I will, I guess, attune to that and equip it.
Sure can. I would say throughout travel too, yeah, you'd be able to attune to it.
Shall we start searching the area to see if we can find the direction that we need to head? Maybe they have trailer tracks.
Make a survival check.
I'm good at
Try to
this.
attempt to look for tracks. Not bad. Okay. So you find a couple pieces of petrified flesh, and you find a trail that kind of leads upstream a little bit. So you kind of have a trail at least to follow for a little bit. And then roll a d6. Okay.
Dose.
Go for dose.
Hey guys, I think I found the direction that they're heading. The direction they'll come from in the morning.
Hmm. Forewarned is forearmed.
Forearmed is to be a badass. Because who's going to stop you if you have 4 arms?
I don't think the ring of protection is applying right now to my AC.
You could
Do I
probably
need
just
to-
scroll up the +1 to your AC on the main
Yeah, probably.
tab. Like hold control and then scroll up 1, maybe it'll work. Or you have to click the gear and add 1 to your miss.
Okay, there we go.
Yep. Got it. So, you follow this trail?
I think I would urge to follow that direction if that was where I thought they were going.
Alrighty.
Are we on a different map? Because I have the map with the
The Bloody Rock.
pole on it. Yeah,
Oh.
the Bloody Rock. That's the one that I've got.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where you are right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oop.
I need to step away. I will be right back.
All good. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wrong dice.
He's
Oh,
going to
nice.
get his glaive saw because he's a Leonin.
There we go. All right. So, you guys follow this trail. You kind of see bits and pieces every now and then. Before you lose it, you wonder, or not before you lose it, but rather you follow the trail. You go a while before seeing another piece of flesh again, petrified flesh again. And then you continue down as you spot more pieces. On the bottom of the river here. It's a gentle stream. It's not too strong. As you find an hour passes, and you eventually find what looks to be kind of like an underwater cave opening that leads kind of deeper into the earth.
Hey guys, I think they're down here.
Hmm. Okay.
Very well.
Check it out.
I am ready.
How is it going into the cave? Is it like rock on rock on rock as we go deeper, or is it like a water streaming down into the cave?
It's underwater, so you'd probably have to swim a little bit to enter downward.
Likos, can you turn into a fish?
I mean, I assume I can. Well, I know I can turn to a giant octopus.
That is true.
How big is the stream? Like,
It's large enough to have you waist deep if you get in the middle. There's a whole kind of it widens a little bit into a basin, and you can kind of see an underwater cavern, like an opening to it.
do you think it's a? Do I see it as like a big enough opening for like standard humanoid? Is it smaller than that?
Yeah, it's bigger. It's big enough for people to enter.
Okay.
Probably one by one.
Man, I need a list of my Walcha transformations.
Just have the 5e tools up on the side with whatever your CR is,
Yeah, I need to remember to.
or a hot link to it.
The animal shapes.
For the time being, at least, I will cast dancing lights or night lights onto Callista and Lycos so that they can see when they go in.
Okay. So, Lycos, you're going in first.
Yeah, I was just thinking that maybe I should wall shape to something. I'm just not sure which one to do.
Prior to us possibly fighting a basilisk, do we know to avoid eye contact?
Mm,
Do we know the lore, the legend of the basilisk?
make
Really,
let's
man, I'm
see.
already stone.
We have found
Did we?
stone body
I
parts.
I thought we fought a basilisk already in this campaign, or is that
No,
in
we
your
fought
camp?
cockatrice.
Cockatrices.
Cockatrice.
Both of which you fought in my
Um,
campaign, session 1.
Yeah. Give me
These monsters are
either
great, though.
nature, history, or just like a general intelligence check.
All the same.
You wouldn't know. So, Lycos, you're going in first as an octopus or some other creature?
Yeah, right now oh, I'm level 4, so now I can do a half
Get 2, CR2, baby.
CR2. Electric Boogaloo. I guess right now I'm thinking do I feel like the giant octopus would fit through there or
Yeah, you can fit.
but since I already did the octopus, it's a variety. I see a different creature. I could do a giant toad.
Yep.
So let's be a giant toad.
You turn into a giant toad.
Nice.
Toad.
Yeah, I'll then go in. I'm able to like swim around and be decent on both land and water.
Okay, let's see.
I also wonder if the giant toad has dark vision.
Wrong one. It's the same anyway. Okay. So you're leading charge. You dive in.
Mhm.
And then is anybody else following after him, or are you just scouting it out?
I think I'd probably
go in behind
follow suit, yeah.
Okay. So, Lycos, you go for you swim underwater for about 20 feet before it opens up into a big cavern, and you surface, and you're able to if you were a person anyway, you'd be able to get up and stand up in this very shallow water.
Hmm.
And as you surface in this underwater cave, essentially, you see two creatures at the very back end. Um, they almost look. Let's see. Yeah, they look like giant beasts with like 6 legs.
Hmm.
And this is what you see. Or 8 legs, rather. Excuse me.
Do I see this as the basilisk, as the creature that is going to like show up at the rock?
Yeah.
So I look back, do I see everyone else swimming or going in with me, or just me right now?
They're following close by you, so as soon as you surface, you see this. Your fellow party members are right behind you, probably still following you.
Oh, yeah. So obviously I can't really speak in my toad form. So probably we'll have to do like a I'll do like a flap of I don't know my toad hands. Kind of back to kind of like trying to signal like yeah it's needs to be there.
Okay. Who's right behind Lycos?
I'll be behind him.
Would
I'll
you
be
see that?
Would I see that?
Would you see this giant toad, Lycos's giant toad form, try to signal to you by clapping his legs, by clapping his legs? Would you discern that he is trying to convey to you that he sees these creatures underwater?
Well, I mean, if that's an insight check, that might be a good way to go. I mean, well, yeah, I would like to say yes, but I mean,
Okay.
he's not in his normal form, so might have a little trouble.
Let's go ahead and make
So
an inside check, and Callista, or not Callista, I'm sorry, Lycos, make a persuasion check or performance.
I'll do a performance.
15 on the insight.
Hey, wow, actually, wait. Yeah, no. You kind of you feel like you have an understanding, but it's you probably assume that's what he's trying to convey, but you don't immediately get it. But you're kind of going off the assumption that he's signaling for something. There's something there.
Yeah, I can say that because I mean we're underwater, so and he's not in his normal form, so yeah, I could see that we may have issues with that.
Pops out of the water. Oh my god! Like barely hold my breath.
So let me just show you what you see here. Beep. Beep. And this water is shallow enough for you to stand up in and walk around.
Does it slow us at all to walk through?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was wondering how long do I stay? Can I stay in this shape for? And it's like,
It's an hour as a wild shape, isn't it?
and no, it says number an hour equal to half your druid level, so about 2 hours.
Just casually.
Let's see.
Oh, wow. I guess I have a decent amount of HP. That's a giant toad.
Um,
39. Not bad.
make. Are you guys just kind of like coming in here one by one? Are you guys stealthily coming in here, or just kind of?
Well, I imagine we want to be stealthy as long as we can, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. As much as we could be swimming in the water.
Okay, so everybody.
I'll
makes,
probably continue to swim in
stealth
the
checks.
water.
Yeah. Oh, it's a frog. They're gonna be like, they're gonna come eat his ass.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
I think it's a verse for Callista.
I believe that is.
The frog.
No, it's attacker saving throw.
Oh, the frog
Not
swam
checks.
to thine death
Mm.
as the two basilisks shoot his
And
neck.
then Leonidas, make a stealth check if you're stealthing. If not, disregard.
Stealth check. I'm good at stealth.
You're better than Likos.
Better than the giant toad.
So, number.
You just hear electric actuators.
So number 2 notices you. And notices you and Likos. Doesn't notice Callista at first. It's just those two. And begins to roar as its eyes begin to light up this bright blue. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
I can do that. I'm good at that. Ooh.
So
You
initiative.
were good at those.
So initiative is usually like where's the +2? It's a dex modifier. Okay.
So let me add. Oops.
You roll
Let me
I guess I
add.
roll d20 +2, and that'll be my initiative. Or rather +1, so it'd be a 7 for my initiative.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me just put you as a toad here. Okay. So top of initiative is Leonidas.
All right, let me close out that map. Full size this map. Basilisk image. Giant toad. Stat block. My character sheet. Ooh, that kind of distance. I'm going to try to shoot him with my magic short bow to start. See what we can do there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That hits.
It's a hit. There we
Nice
go.
damage.
Ooh.
Mhm.
And I can still only get 1 attack per round. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Is that next level?
Yes. And 30 feet. Okay. So, for as intimidating as they look, they're not as big as they look, but one of them is going to charge up. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40. It's going to use its action to dash. and that'll be his turn. Callista.
This one just dashed on us?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Here we go. So when you start your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw because you're looking at it. It is looking at you.
No chance to
And I
avert the
looked
gaze. Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, you succeeded the first one.
You succeed. Okay.
Well, okay, no, so you rolled it for me, and I rolled a different save after that, so...
Hey, he got it first.
We'll say I got it first.
Okay.
So you gaze into his eyes and you feel, I mean, even though you're made of marble, you feel almost like you're about to have your form kind of seize up a little bit, but you kind of shake off the effects just by simply looking at it. So it is your turn.
Let's see. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll do this. I cast Tasha's. What is that dice?
It's part of the Fantasy Grounds free gift things.
So that is that.
Mm-hmm.
The basilisk is prone and laughing.
Nice.
That is my action, and as my bonus action, I will give a bardic inspiration to... I'll give it to Lycos.
Nice.
So I guess I can just... Can I do that?
Yep. Looks like he has effect.
Yep. So it's... Yeah. Just in case. It was either you or Leonidas. And that'll be my turn.
6. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so you start your turn within 30 feet of it. It's going to have you make a Constitution save throw, as you can see it. I can see you.
Big scary monster!
Same thing. You look into his eyes, and something's wrong simply by looking at it. And
Is
you
this
look away.
effect still in play since it's prone and incapacitated?
It is incapacitated.
I rip his eyelids open. Look at me, motherfucker.
I mean, it very well could just be a like a natural effect that they have.
No, it specifically says if it isn't incapacitated, which it is. So it does not. Wow, that is actually wow. Okay,
That's
I think Tasha's hideous laughter on a basilisk is
Laugh.
game changer.
pretty dope, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Laugh, you little bitch. Oh, I forgot this too.
Do I know that the effect only triggers on incapacitation at this point after watching that it doesn't do anything after the effect of the spell?
Oh, does it have an intelligence score of 4 or less?
That's important.
Ooh. It does.
It doesn't affect it.
Okay, so it's not affected by an intelligence score of 4 or less.
Yeah, it's not affected by Tasha's. So it's still
Yes, it's
up.
its intelligence score is 2.
God damn
So
it.
it's still up.
Yeah, so Tasha's did nothing.
Oh.
Thanks, Tasha.
Okay. Thanks, Tasha.
Tasha,
At least-
you bitch!
Tosh. You bitch. I don't think that
Okay.
changes what I was going to do in that case.
I am
then.
so tired of creatures being unable to understand when I'm insulting them, when I am tormenting them. Get smarter, damn it!
You know, this just goes to show Callista will be OP in the back half of the campaign. But I don't think that's going to change what I'm going to do here, because I was going to do something similar, just a different target. Since I succeeded the effect, I will stare directly at its eyes, and I'm going to start singing a lullaby. Nighty night, go to sleep, as I cast Mitros' lullaby, which is the Sleeping Drought. So,
lordy. Let's see.
I will
Let's see.
roll 98.
You see, I also took that spell, and I was considering doing it, but I figured they may have too much HP.
We won't find out until we know 38 HP on the Basilisk.
On which one?
2.
Does
It
it,
does not
have...
take effect.
It doesn't take effect.
Well,
Okay.
It does have
So
an effect.
it does
It's
have
just,
an effect.
It didn't
yes.
put him to sleep.
So he is... If the creature has more hit points than the roll total, then it becomes drowsy. Its speed is halved. It can't take reactions. And it cannot take more than one attack during its turn. And it remains drowsy until it is hit, or the spell ends, or something uses its action to undrowsify it. Which I'll make an effect for
So
you.
if he did roll higher than his HP, then he'd go to sleep.
Unconscious.
Yes.
Ow. Yeah.
Oh, unconscious.
Yeah, it
mean-
would be like the sleep spell, but it's a
Right.
single target thing.
Yep.
Okay.
But he is
That's not a good
drowsy
spell, man.
at least. So I'll make something for the half speed and no reactions and single attack.
Have fun, by the way. We both took that spell.
It's great. It's perfect for him.
Yeah, RP me, I guess.
So that will be my turn though as I swim over. I'm not going to use any points yet, so I'll mark this spell slide.
Okay. It will be this guy's turn, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It'll be his movement and action, and it'll be his turn. Lycos, you are a giant toad, and you have 2 basilisks in front of you.
So right now, Basilisk 2 is asleep.
Not asleep,
No.
just a little woozy, a little drowsy.
So does he have to do the saving throw?
Oh.
Not until he
yeah.
takes damage or something uses its action to wake it up.
Well, basilisk
No,
number
no.
1.
Oh, 1?
Yeah, so on the giant toad. Fails, so
Oh.
on a failed save, you begin to turn to stone and is restrained. So let me
Oh shit.
put the restrained effect on you.
He is within range, though, so...
You must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn. You must repeat the saving throw. So at the end of your next turn or my next turn? Your next turn. On a success. And then on a failure, you are petrified. Until freed by the greater restoration spell.
Wait, so am I like petrified or just like paralyzed?
You're just
becoming.
drained.
Okay.
You are potentially turning to stone.
Actually. By next round.
Okay. So I get to roll
Don't-
a save now, or I have to wait until
Until the
Next
end
round.
of. Yeah.
Okay.
Until the end of your next turn, next round.
And don't forget, you do have a bardic inspiration for when that matters.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Oh,
doing that.
good,
But I
yeah.
guess I'll have to wait a bit if I can't really roll right now. Meantime, I'm just gonna have to jam out to the music and see what happens.
So if you. I mean, you can still take an action as the toad.
I mean, what actions
restrict-
am I allowed?
Restrained just means that you can't move, I think.
Correct. And you can still attack. Your speed is just 0, and
Okay.
you can attack, but your attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay. Looks like I do something.
And creatures have an advantage on attack against you.
Okay. Okay, because I can't really roll to be free right now, so I guess I could try to do something. I was gonna do a thing, but unfortunately, since I can't really move, I'll have to do something else instead. Question though, is a basilisk it's a medium, large?
It is. You are actually larger than it. It's medium.
This ain't no Harry Potter snake.
Well, I'm gonna do. I was gonna think of doing. Oh yeah. How hard do I feel like the skin of the basilisk looks like?
What is what?
Like how hard do you think the skin of the basilisk is?
It's probably pretty thick. They eat stone.
Okay. Alright,
Oh.
so
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
do.
there's an implication there.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open my mouth to try to swallow this thing whole because I'm way larger than it.
Okay. Okay. But wait.
The toad makes
This
one
gonna
bite
work.
attack against a medium or smaller. No, that has to be grappling, so you have to bite it first.
Yeah, I'm about to bite it, but then I'll.
The swallow's an action, so you have to bite it one turn and then swallow it the next turn.
Okay.
That's
What has happened?
hilarious, though. Yeah,
Not a.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
That is a verse, though.
Oh yeah,
That
I
is a
rolled it
verse.
I need to roll a disadvantage too, but I wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter. Hey, we got a verse out of it.
It's another verse. I reached my next milestone.
Hell yeah, dude.
The giant toad spit his tongue out for an attack. It hit on the skin of the basilisk. Man, that shit is whack. What's your verses looking like?
I haven't honestly been updating them as much as I should have been.
I have.
I've been keeping
I have,
notes of what each one was, so
Oh,
I can
okay.
write it later.
That's funny though.
Yeah,
That's
I have stuff written down too. Later,
That's
I'll
funny.
show you. I'll show you. So, you miss as your action.
Bonus actions doesn't seem like I really have much I can do.
Yeah, you really only have 2 actions: bite or swallow.
Yeah, so I think I just got to stand here and hopefully I can make the save to not get petrified at my turn.
Okay. Bardic Inspiration. Leonidas, top of initiative.
Let's see. I'm going to put the bow away. And I'm gonna
I think there is also the saving throw, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For who?
For you,
You.
Leonidas.
The basilisks.
As it looks at you, you see it. It sees you, is not incapacitated.
And I got
Damn.
turned to stone.
So you are restrained. And as you gaze into its eyes, its bright blue eyes, like the deadlights looking at Pennywise, you stop in your tracks. But you still can attack. It just will be at disadvantage. You just can't move.
I just can't move.
Correct. Yeah, so you're restrained, your speed becomes 0. You can still attack, but your attacks will be at disadvantage.
Okay, well, I guess I will keep the bow out for one more turn. I'll take a Let's see, have I got the effect on me? Restrained? Sure. I'll try to shoot him with a short bow one more
Yes.
time. I'm on 20. Oh, 5 and 3. All right, that's my turn.
All right. So it load.
Yeah, his speed is halved. He has no reactions and only one attack if he has multi-attack.
Okay. So he does have one attack. If he'll say let's repeat the. It does fight the saving throw. So, Callista, you
Yes.
succeeded on the effects of it looking at you.
I did.
You look down at the water and see that you can see its reflection in the water, and you don't feel as if looking at it through the reflection, it's not petrifying.
Good to know.
You. It doesn't take that. It doesn't take hold. Whereas looking at it directly, it does try to kind of take hold of your shape. But you don't feel that looking at the mirror of the reflection in the water. So, knowing that, how'd you like to go about this? Would you look directly into the basilisk?
I would be looking at the water then.
Okay. So essentially, you'd be averting your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see that. Looks at basilisk anytime. Okay. Okay. So, it is now your turn. Oh, wait. No, it is this turn. Sorry. It's going to attack you, Callista. By trying to bite at you. It has very strong jaws.
Fun. Oh,
That is its turn.
Holy
God, do I want to... At this point, I think we just kind of have to go for damage.
If you can take care of this one, I can try to take care of the other one.
For my action, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at a second level. Just on it.
Okay.
Hey, we learned that a couple sessions ago.
Hey, it succeeds.
And...
Still takes half, I believe.
And as a bonus action, I will give a Bardic Inspiration to Leonidas.
Okay.
Guess that's my turn.
6.
And I guess I guess I would have to say that it's not that it matters in this moment, but with the second tier of my my Bardic Inspiration, now declare that my Bardic Inspiration gives Epic Courage, so you have advantage on saving throws against effects that would frighten, as long as you have an inspiration.
That's really good.
Nice.
But doesn't help us here.
That's pretty cool, though.
So, next.
Would I know to avert my gaze after making the save?
Oh, I would have called that out. Gaze at the reflections in the water. It is
Okay.
safe.
Hearing that?
As
you probably know.
soon as I figured out that.
Okay. So I will look at the water towards number 1. I will trust that Callista can keep number 2 busy. In worst case, I can support him after the fact, but I will look over towards number 1 in the water, and I'm going to cast Stargazify. So he will make a wisdom save. Gosh dang, they are making all of the saves. Holy cow. So,
Making
Yeah,
none of the
nice.
saves.
for a second, he looks up towards the ceiling and then shakes it off and turns his gaze back towards us. Is not affected by the incapacitation of the spell. I think I'm going to... I'm not going to do that at this point. I'm going to hold on to my spell points, and I will pass to the Basilisk.
This guy is going to bite the giant toad. This is 2 2s.
Nice.
Oh, that's his action. Lycos, as a toad. At the it's a saving throw at the end of your next turn. Okay.
Okay.
Failure. Okay. So you still have an action, but at the end of your turn, I'll have you roll one more effect or
Okay.
saving throw.
Alright, so I'm going to I'm gonna once again try to bite to then later attempt to swallow the basilisk. What's it? Yeah, basilisk 1 because I still can't move, so I think that's the only one I can reach, regardless. And it'll be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Come on, roll big, roll good.
That
Oh
hits.
yeah! Nice. Okay, so does the swallowing have to be like in a different action, or does it occur
Nice.
like at the same turn?
Bite it.
Looks like it's a 2-turn thing. The
Okay.
grapple and then the swallow. Which,
So
it would be kind of funny if you turned to stone with the basilisk grappled.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
I take it down with me.
So it's essentially grappled.
Yeah, so I'll roll some piercing and poison damage, and it will be grappled. Ooh, nice numbers. And now now it's grappled.
And
It's
restrained.
Did it do the thing?
think so. Yeah, it did.
Okay. Wait, I don't think it did.
It says grappled and restrained.
Oh, okay. I guess we don't see it on the combat tracker. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll roll my save. Well, what save do I make?
I can either roll it for you, or you can make a Constitution saving throw. And again, reminder, you have a Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I think I'll use it. Use it now. And I assume I don't get any advantage on the roll. It's regular
It's
con
regular.
save.
Yep.
Okay. And then Bardic is a D6. Yeah, D6.
It's a D6 with a minimum of 2 right now. Well, you don't have to use the Bardic in...
Oh, oh yeah, I think I could use it after the result.
Yeah, you're allowed to use it as long as... You can use it after your roll, seeing what your roll is, but before the DM tells you
Okay.
what the effect is. So, your choice.
I think I'll save it then. I think 18 hopefully is good enough to...
It is indeed good enough because.
Okay, good, because if that wasn't good enough, I would have felt like a huge asshole.
Yeah. No, you shake off the effects of being petrified.
Nice.
So, that is your turn. Top of initiative, Leonidas.
Right. Is that another saving throw or?
No, you have your action. You're still restrained.
Okay, but I
don't see it on there.
shoot my bow, correct?
Yes. The attacks will just still be at a disadvantage.
All right, and my one and only bow shot. All right, so it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
It did not roll disadvantage. All right, so I rolled a 2. Right.
Okay.
That is my turn.
And then roll a Constitution saving throw, and you as well have a Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh. Bardic Inspiration.
Oh no!
And what is that? D6?
It's
Yep.
a D6. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but
Just roll
go
six.
ahead.
Oh my god.
Is that the number?
That is indeed the exact number.
Yeah!
DC 12.
Clutch.
Bardic Inspiration for the win.
My god.
Inspired!
Leah Zaddy.
Holy shit. Yeah, the DC 12 the DC is 12. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
He was this close to dying.
You feel like your limbs tightening up, and just before you let it, you shake it off and you succeed. You know,
Nice.
I mean, after Callista tells you, you definitely know now to avert your eyes.
Okay. Lessons learned.
Let me see your strain. Let me take it off. This basilisk here. Gotta kind of come around here. Equal opportunity. Gonna bite at Nyx.
Huh?
It's
Oh, I might die.
Four.
Oh shit.
nah, you're fine. Listen, I'm just gonna assume everybody's just gonna avert their eyes from now on.
Yeah, I think we learned our lesson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna strike with my short sword.
Okay. Nice, that hits.
Which, hang on, wasn't the effect of the short sword that it's every hit is a critical hit? So wouldn't that be?
We found those on objects.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise that would have been OP as well.
Right. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to healing word myself. And that'll be my turn.
Nyx.
Okay. So for a moment, you're going to see me move slightly quicker with my hands. And then I'll start singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and then I will cast Mitros Lullaby as a quickened spell.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I want to hit you with a car.
This is on Basilisk 1.
Okay.
So
it's
41
gotta be-
hit points on Basilisk 1.
And it's got to be obviously the current HP where he's at, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So he does fall unconscious.
Okay, so he will be unconscious, and I will let Leonidas or whoever smite the hell out of that guy. as I turn my attention to the other basilisk, and I will cast. That's a second spell slot and 2 sorcery points. And I will use my action to cast a cantrip, which is Chilling Thought. I will say to the basilisk, yes, you thought you were going to eat us, but this frog is going to eat you. And then I will cast the spell on him. So he'll make an intelligence saving throw. He will take 1d6 psychic damage. And then he has a minus d4 on his next saving throw. And that will be my turn, as I will hold my ground against the big, scaly boy.
He still can't take a reaction, so technically he could just walk away. But that'll be turn.
He no longer takes damage. Alright, since he took damage, he got rid of that effect. I should have moved before him, but I didn't think about it.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, so this guy is unconscious. And there's no repeating. He's just until somebody.
Ten free d6 acid damage at the start of each of the toad's turns. So I don't know if it's starting this one or
It's the start
the
of
next
its
one.
turn. But that is crazy.
No, the toads. The toad's my turn.
It'd be the start of its turn.
Okay.
But that is crazy.
It takes 3d6 acid damage at the start of each of the toad's turns.
Oh, the toad's turns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it can only have one.
So you got
target
to
slot.
swallow it for free, and it can do nothing.
Okay. Yeah. So it's full cover against attacks, and it takes at the start of each.
I wonder what it
toad's
tastes
turns.
like.
So your next turn, it will take
Chicken.
damage.
It's like chicken.
I'd say gator. It looks like a gator. It
Which
probably
tastes like
gator.
chicken.
It does
It tastes like chicken. Yeah.
It does get blinded and
Rubbery.
restrained too, Vinny. Because it is swallowed.
So,
So it's
okay,
incapacitated, it's blinded, it's restrained, but it also has it has total cover because it's inside of him.
right.
So it literally is just
Golly.
asleep inside the frog, which is crazy.
Okay, so it's just gonna take acid damage. Okay, so is that your turn, Lycos? Toad Lycos.
I guess it says here I can leap, but I don't know if that counts as I guess it counts as movement probably. So is Basilisk 2, is that like unconscious, or is this
2 is fine. I haven't incapacitated it. He just has
Okay.
minus D4 save.
Okay, because if I have movement and I could do this for free, I was thinking like I could do a fucking toe jump and try to land on it and cause some damage. So yeah, I'll just be like, because I think I can jump, but so we're about to run start. It's 10 feet, but I assume if I do move a bit, I can easily just jump over Callista and just land on the Basilisk. Feel like, yeah, I can't move the Toad.
20 feet and its high
I'm trying
jump
to
is
move it.
10 feet. With or without a running start. So you can jump up to 20 feet. And
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Yeah, you could jump over Callista and jump on the other side if you wanted.
This might be one of
Yeah.
the most insane battles we've ever had.
It's definitely the most creative.
Basilisk is asleep inside Giant Toad, jumping on another Basilisk.
Lycos' last minute decision to turn into a giant toad definitely came in clutch.
And he's about to digest a basilisk, and when he turns back into a satyr, he's about to have a full cooked dinner inside of him.
Yeah, there are some weird implications there. What does that
I mean,
mean?
I'm a
for
chef
him?
now. We're going full on delicious and dungeon.
Well, D&D doesn't specify it shrinks with you when you shrink back down, so he's gonna have a giant basilisk inside of him.
Yeah,
Hopefully
the turning
that's digested.
the turning into animals does have uncomfortable implications on a bunch of different things.
But just because you turn into an animal doesn't mean your stomach casts enlarge and reduce on them when you turn back to a human.
Alright, so what are you doing there, Lycos?
But yeah, I'm gonna try to land over Basilisk 2 and not land on Callista nor Nyx.
You're easily able to.
So I'm trying to like land on top of it. So I don't know how if it's like sort of an attack or it's like a save. Like how much
You could probably do a dex save to move within 5 feet of its current location.
Yeah, let's do that. So dex saving throw.
And set
Yeah.
set a DC based on difficulty, like 10 or something.
Okay. Let's see. How do I do this?
So official D&D rules it as an acrobatics versus athletics check, or vice versa, whatever you want to use. It's kind of like a grapple check.
Okay.
So you guys can both roll acrobatics, or you could use athletics, whatever is better for the monster. And
He's gonna roll.
So it would
So-
be a save throw.
A saving throw or check?
It'd be your athletics or acrobatics is what the rules say.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll an athletics check.
And then Giant Toad might want athletics as well. So let's either get a +2 with athletics or a +1 with acrobatics.
Oh, it'd be acrobatics in my case. Okay, so we have
Just roll a 15. You got him.
Oh god.
So I would say it kind of dodges out the way, but you're able to kind of land next to it.
Okay.
And
Wait,
then-
hang on. Was that 1 on the attack roll?
It's not
a
an
check.
attack. It's
Yeah.
a check.
More of a check.
And then Vinny,
unfortunately.
it says you can move your He would occupy the space, and you can move anywhere without provoking an opportunity attack within the range.
Okay, so like let's say he'd jump here,
Yep, and then he could move without provoking.
like here or here.
It's not a specific rule, but it is
Yeah.
one of the more common ways to rule it, at least. That's an interesting opportunity.
Let's say he's there. So.
All right, so that was my part of my movement. Did my action. Not much bonus action, so... Oh yeah, and of course, Basilisk one is still... may stop it. And... So yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Notice.
Right.
Oh,
And-
so number 1 is in the giant toad's belly. You have number
Right.
2, and that's there in front of you.
Let me deselect Basilisk number 1.
Yep.
If I can. There it is. And I'm gonna... Okay, so am I flanking now that Lewis is opposite me?
I would say yes.
All right, so I think I'm going to use the reach on the pike that I carry around with me, since I've got a reach of 10 feet. I don't have to move anywhere. And I am going to stab Basilisk number 2.
There you go.
That's a hit. And I tell you what, let's just go ahead and juice this up with a Divine Smite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it's a good thing I juiced it up on
Yeah.
1 out of all that. So 5, 4, and 5, 12 points of damage.
You
know,
doubled
we
the
mark
damage
spell
with the
slot.
smite.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yep. That will be my turn.
Number 2 is the... Okay, so you can still take an action. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's gonna take a bite at you there next. Wow. Okay.
No.
That'll be his turn. Callista.
Yeah, ready? I will take a step over. And I'm going to swing with my short sword. Oh, I would have advantage on this, wouldn't I?
So I totally forgot that averting your eyes does actually impose disadvantage. So technically it would be a straight roll.
Oh, okay. So then I do this. Lovely. And
Callista, dodge out of the way.
I will I guess move over here.
Okay.
And bonus action, I will healing word Nyx.
Oh, thanks, friend.
And that is my turn.
Nyx.
Since Callista was able to move, I will channel the Cone of Cold in my hand and shoot it as a cone directly in front of me, curving out on both of them, attempting to slightly enter his space, most likely. That is what I have to do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to.
My goal is to not
right
hit
upon him.
them, essentially, and just cone it through him.
Right.
So I will cast Grasp of the Cold Moon. And he fails,
Nice.
so he will take 3d8 cold damage. His speed is reduced to 0, and he has to use an action to free himself. That was my spell slot there. I'll use 2 sorcery points to get my first level spell slot back, and that will be my turn.
This bad boy is still in the stomach, waiting to be digested. Which, speaking of, giant toad, Nikos, I guess you can roll that acid damage now for Basilisk.
All right. Okay, I don't know if it did it or not. I was trying to drag the thing. But I guess I can always just roll
That too,
3d6.
yeah. Maybe on the next turn, it'll maybe take effect.
So it says 10. Does it mean like?
That's
10
just the
is-
average.
10
That's
is
just
the average for the DM.
Oh, okay.
The DM has the option of taking the average damage or rolling it.
Okay.
I don't know any person that ever takes the average, though.
yeah, exactly. Wait, I'm gonna take 10.
I'm gonna take 10 every time. I don't want to roll dice.
Okay, so let me drop that on Basilisk number
SNS
1.
damage.
Okay.
He's no longer unconscious, but he is blinded and restrained
Right.
for Basilisk 1.
Just waking up.
Yeah, he's still blinded and restrained by the frog, which means he has disadvantage on all attacks, and he can't see, he can't move, his speed's 0. A couple other things. You can drag it off of the character sheet from the giant toad to him if you wanted to, Vinny.
Do it now. Sorry.
The target is blinded and restrained. You can drag that off of the character sheet from the toad to the basilisk if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tried doing that, and I don't know if it really worked.
It's because it's locked for players, but it's okay
Oh,
for
okay.
the GM.
Yeah. Now he's got like a shit ton of
He has a lot of keywords.
Applied by Alikos, applied by Nyx, applied by Alikos.
Oh, so it did
Yeah.
work for us. We just can't see them.
That's why. Okay.
That's why we can't see them, but it applies.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's got like a shit ton of effects right now. So boop, boop. Let me just delete these. Okay. So what now? Okay. So is that your turn there, Likos? Are you still
I guess I'll try to jump on top of a Basilisk 1 again, just for fun.
You mean 2?
If I... Yeah, Basilisk 2, exactly.
So he's gonna make a athletics check, opposed by
My acrobatics...
oh, sorry, it shouldn't be. You roll a 21.
Oh my... Holy crap, not again.
So if you minus both of them, you get 20.
Man, this is probably the
So-
closest I've been to like considering changing my dice color, but I typically don't do that. But I'm like, if I do that again, I might actually consider changing the dice color.
Man, those new dice that they gave for the license though is pretty cool.
Yeah. Like it's pay to win. Rolling too good. Alright, so that is movement.
I guess I could just continue moving normally. How much movement do I have? Oh, I guess I got 20.
I'd say
I guess for now I'll stay
jumping
here.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yes, my turn.
You can still.
Oh
take
wait, I
that
can. Oh yeah.
action.
Oh yeah. So my action. So I guess I could still bite at Bassus, who I can't swallow him, but I could still. I can still bite him.
Straight roll.
Oh yeah, at advantage because
Straight roll.
flanking with Kalissa.
Straight roll. At advantage.
Oh yeah, okay. I see what you mean. Oh my bad. I don't know what roll on top.
Roll one more time.
Yeah. It's gonna roll in regular roll.
It hits.
Alright. Some piercing poison damage. Oh, good numbers.
And you bite it so hard, it dies. So now you just have the basilisk in your stomach.
Oh my god.
Gotta make sure it digests real good and then we can progress. Oh my god. They aren't wrong.
Sorry, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Leonidas, you don't have currently a creature to fight, as a creature is currently in Giant Toad's belly.
Okay, I will wait until Likos vomits up said basilisk, and I'll stab it with a pike.
Let's go. Calista, what will you do?
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of in a similar spot. I'll get somewhere near the mouth, and if he throws up the basilisk, I'll stab it with my short sword.
Okay. Sounds good. Next, what are you doing?
As Konosuba once intended, as soon as this frog spits out the monster, I will hit it with my god blow. And that will be my turn, as I hold.
And then, Likos, what are you doing now? Oh, well, I guess you gotta roll another 3d6 damage.
Yep.
So 9 damage on hits. And then that has Toad can only have if the Toad dies. Swallows blinded and restrained has. Okay. So, what are you doing then?
I was yeah, like I think right now I just kind of like wait until this thing finally like either digested or it comes down and then we kill it. Either way, I think this basilisk is cooked.
Okay.
So-
I mean, you can always regurgitate or just keep it in and just cook it.
Right now,
You
I'm-
see your friends.
Eat it.
You see your friends. They're looking at you. They're ready.
Regurgitoad.
Just in case. Yeah.
Regurgitoad.
Regurgitoad. That's so disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Right now, I'm thinking I just kind of want to try eating this thing.
Do it.
I'll probably wait a little bit. Have a little
We're
more.
just
So-
standing around with our weapons drawn. It's like, are you good? Is it
Yeah.
is it dead?
He's just coughing up smoke and like pebbles coming out of his mouth. Like,
So I'll skip ahead then, back to your turn again there.
he's not even gonna
because-
try to break out. Poor Basilisk.
As it quickly, I would, but yeah, it would have been cooked either way next turn. So, you feel the squirming inside you there, Toadlegos, and it stops.
You literally just
You
ate a basilisk.
That's what it was gonna do to us. You just did it to them.
The hunter
My,
became
how the
hunted.
turntables.
You're not out of combat.
That was funny.
They should be afraid of like. How are they gonna restrain Lycos? They like handcuff Lycos and he turns into a giant toad for the sacrifice. Like,
I'll be honest. I thought things were getting dangerous there for a moment, and then you ate one.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Man, had this have happened during the sacrifice, he just turns into a giant toad and eats the thing that was coming to eat us. Like that would have been like a hell of
That'd
a
been pretty
show to
funny to
put
watch.
on.
For a crowd of people, including Commander Gaius.
Commander Bradley would have been pissed.
But
I
you
think
are
you just see
effectively
one
out of combat.
wide open, like mouth wide open, just stunned. What?
With mouth wide open.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I probably should stay in the toad form for until probably the duration of the wild shape.
Lycos, maybe you want to spit out the bones and stuff before you turn back. I don't know what will happen if you turn back into a satyr with it inside you.
Like, how long would it take to digest the?
Probably longer than you can stay in your form. So you probably have to regurgitate the body at some point.
Yeah, I would assume I'm aware of this, so
Yeah, you could probably just spit it out now. And be,
Have you
I'll
ever
probably go
have
to
you-
a corner.
have you ever eaten
spit it
Belde
out.
taco?
Alright, so yeah, eventually I do like spit out like the bones and whatever this thing could not really digest.
okay.
I assume it's
You
just like
have-
inside's completely like drained by the acid.
Its exterior's probably cooked a little bit. It's a little rougher, but yeah. You got two basilisk corpses in front of you.
Can we try to harvest the eyes?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Something.
Perfect. More than perfect. You are able to expertly gouge out its eyes in a salvageable manner. Actually, in a perfect manner. I'd say that would be for one. If you would want, or for one pair. If you want to do the other one, you'd have to make another survival check.
Does the other one exist anymore to be harvested?
Oh, you know what? It probably would have been cooked. Yeah, you're right.
I'll hold both of the eyes up like a giant pair of binoculars and be like, what do you think we can do with these?
I would say be careful with those.
Maybe I'll show Commander Bradley and I'll go, Krakmatoa! And then I'll turn him to stone. But I'm sure there's something that Vulcan can do with this. It's got to be at least worth something. Do you think there's anything else in this lair of theirs that might be worth anything?
Yes, I do. Exactly what? I don't know, but it's there.
I mean,
Make an
That's why
investigation
we're here.
they've eaten a ton of people. There has to be something, right?
Mhm.
I will assist Leonidas to look if he wants to roll it with an advantage.
Ooh, yes. There we go. Second roll's charm.
You find nothing. Everything here has been petrified. You find petrified chunks of flesh. Nothing salvageable because a lot of the sacrifices were stripped.
Okay.
So at least here in this lair, you find their remains, but nothing salvageable for you.
That sucks. Sorry, guys. It's it's the curse of being a paladin. I have taken a semi-oath. Well, I've just thought good thoughts about being humble.
It's okay, Leonidas. It's easy to tell that the basilisk has eaten everything of value here, and then Lycos has eaten the basilisk. So we just have to wait until Lycos excrements them out, and then we'll have them again. That's how it works.
Okay.
Lycos need to turn back into a toad for that.
You know, that's a great question. I don't know if anyone thought of this.
I mean, did they see me like spit out the basilisk or whatever was left of the guy?
Not a regurgitoad.
It's a toad. Oh yeah, is there any other thing in this cave?
That's what Leonidas was looking for. He found nothing.
Okay.
Yes, it was my good thoughts and vibes of taking a vow of poverty that has cursed us to not find anything in this cursed critter's cave.
I assume that now, that, we explored the area and nothing else is here, no other creatures. And I assume after I clean out my stomach and intestines enough that, and the 2 hours pass, I'll eventually go back to, regular Satyr Lycos.
Should we prepare to head back and prep the sacrifice site in case anything else decides to jump us while we're tied to the rock?
Just in case, I'll see what's my next transformation.
Okay,
So
well,
you guys head back.
Yeah, I think we need to head back and pretend to, pretend to be scared of Captain Bradley's bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything that we need to buy beforehand that we could possibly purchase or prep for the night?
I was thinking like we can get some cooking utensils.
That works.
We've got our instruments.
We could drop these basilisk guys off at Vulcan and see if he can provide anything for us.
Good plan.
That too.
Okay. So it takes about 2 hours to return back to Astoria.
So
You find yourselves back at the rock.
it's only taken us about 4 hours total of the whole day. Right?
Yeah, and you still have... I'd say it's probably later evening now. Yeah, so you'd probably return back to Astoria here in the evening, and you still have until tomorrow morning and then through the afternoon, and then the events of the sacrifice will occur at sundown.
Goodness, is there anything that we
As you'll be-
think we could probably do during the evening that needs to be accomplished, or should we just prep and prepare for that tomorrow? Do we think we have time to
we
go
just
to the
prep?
necropolis?
I don't
No,
think so. I
Necropolis
think that
would
if
be
we were,
too far.
Okay.
yeah, and we're supposed to be chained to that pole, awaiting our doom.
We'd prefer to have
And
all
if
of
we
our
show up
hit
at the
points and
Necropolis-
Would be nice. And spell
just
slots.
show up with one spell slot and 4 hit points total between all of us.
yeah,
So we could drop this off. Is there anything that we need? I feel like we could go back and potentially see Pithor or the individual at the Dragon Temple. I feel like there's something that we're missing here prior to doing this.
I don't think so.
No?
And besides preparations,
Is there anything item or potion wise you guys need before potentially going into this situation?
I don't think so.
If I get some cooking utensils, I can make some healing items.
Vinny, I have an idea of something stupid I want to look for.
uh-oh.
I want to see if there's like a roguish individual, like one of those guys selling the clocks and watches on the street, and see if he has a quote unquote key that can open any lock.
Is there an item for that?
They have plenty of those. I think it's like a master's key or something, but it has like a 1 in 20 chance of opening any lock. Something stupid.
I'd say yeah. Let's see. Let's go 75 gold.
100%. He'd be like all about it. He'd be like 75 gold. This is gonna get us out of the jam. 1 in 20 chance for the mystery key.
Actually, it's 5% chance.
Yeah. So that's the 20%. That's 120.
Okay.
So you have to roll a 20, I think, on the a d20 for it to work for the thing, right?
Yeah, essentially.
He would go, "You got yourself a deal, pal. This will be exactly what I need."
Sucker.
Yeah.
5,
Okay.
6. I got 81 gold left, and I got myself a mystery key.
So, let's see.
I think Nyx would show it super excitedly. Like, I have this great thing that's gonna work. It's gonna work for our locks. He doesn't realize that it'll use one time, work once, and then disappear. But he's like super excited about it.
Okay, so you. At the end, after you do everything, you know that you have lodging at the Dragon's Tooth Inn.
Is there anything that we can do in particular at the Dragon's Tooth Inn? God or
I
support,
mean, just
maybe?
just to kind of rest up for the night.
I mean, I don't have anything else unless anyone else does.
Nope, I don't. I'm just waiting for the throwdown with Captain Bradley.
Indeed.
But yeah, a nice long rest before we engage with Captain Bradley.
Yes, we
I
all
think
need
we
our
play
rest.
it up to. I do. I think we play it up. We taunt him. Hey, where's your monsters of doom that were supposed to eat us? We've been chained here all night. We've been chained here for a long time. We ain't seen nothing. Taunt him like that.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Should we hide the weapons and stuff before we go back to bed too? Because we didn't do that yet.
Yeah. Yes, I think we should.
Okay.
So that not only is he going to get surprised once, but he's going to get surprised twice because, hey, you're not supposed to have weapons. Sorry, sucker.
I'll tuck my quarterstaff under the sand next to the rock.
Okay.
That's nice that you can mark them as not carried. That's awesome.
I'll leave my my short sword.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I'll leave my hammer. Hide my hammer at the site of the crime. Mall. Put not carried. Alrighty. I think I'm ready. I just need a good night's sleep. Put some cucumbers on my eyes, get a nice warm towel, wrap it around my face, and, wrap up in my robe and kick my heels up for the evening. I will be fresh and ready to go and full of smite slots.
Would
go ahead.
would it be strange if I showed up wearing the ring of protection?
He might ask you to remove it, not knowing what it is. Just remove everything.
Okay. I guess I would take that off.
I guess we could leave anything that we don't necessarily need within the within our room. Anything that we can't directly throw on during the moment.
Oh, am I gonna also have to take off the headband of intellect?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, so you'd have to
Aw.
take off all your magic items too, as well.
Damn it!
Hmm.
I feel dumb now.
Is there anything that Vulcan could do with the Tooth of the Cerberus and the Eyes of the Basilisk?
You could take it to him and see what he can, what he can make. If you take it to him, he'd probably look it over and just say, "It's good components."
I'd probably take it to him at least and see if they're at least tradable for monetary value. If not, anything for us.
Oh god, what was my intelligence before?
He might actually defer you if you want something made. He might defer you to, let's see, somebody else in Mitros, not here in Astoria, as far as turning it into like a magic item or weapon. But if you just want to have him buy it off you, he could probably buy it off you.
I think I might hold them then. I think the items might be more worth it down the road.
Okay.
And then apart from that, while Leonidas has his cucumber eyes resting, I think I'd probably sit outside the inn for a little bit and pray up to the stars and ask for protection and guidance in the next day. And then return to bed myself.
Okay. So,
My intelligence is now down to 8. I thought I had left a note of it somewhere.
The dark days. Bat, you just undoubled
Yeah.
yours.
So, if nobody else has anything, we'll skip ahead to the next day.
It was 8 or 9. Doesn't matter.
6 or 7. As you wake up in the morning, the tavern keeper here, the innkeeper, I believe his name is Delphion. Um, opposite the river, you see a group of centaurs, and they're just watching. And you look down the river up in the trees, and you see several harpies watching, about 3 of them. And here in the immediate area, of course, you have Commander Gaius and his knights as they are patting you down, chaining you up, and binding you. Each of you have shackles. And Pithor, you look on, and Pithor is there, and you see a young woman next to him. You probably assume his daughter, which you haven't seen before, but she's been pretty much locked up in the palace. You see a plump woman. It kind of looks like exactly Bobby you see. It resembles Pithor. And let's show you Pithor here. It's Princess Anora. And you hear her go, "Pa, they're the ones that took my place." And Pithor goes, "Yes, yes, my princess, yes." And they start crying, they start hugging as they watch on. And I have text here. I'm getting like okay, here we go. As you guys are here attached, the sun is setting. Gaius grandstands before the crowd, and he yells out, "You have a good number of people watching, and other creatures watching as well. Behold, citizens of Astoria, witness the valor of us so-called heroes, champions of prophecy, chosen of the Oracle herself, now humbled before the might of Sidon. Even the favored of gods must obey the storm." And he has a smug, punchable face as he looks over all of you.
I think Nyx would be smiling as far as his smile goes, like cheek to cheek. Bring on the rain! We are not afraid of Sidon. Sidon is a chump, and he hires inept people. Like Commander Bradley. And that is why we take their place.
Who's this Bradley guy? As he will say back to you, yes, your barking will only attract something hungry. I look forward to that. As he looks to you, Leonidas, and he goes, yes, the stray cub from the storm. Before seeing you again, I wonder if you had drowned. You crossed the world to make a name for yourself, though you've endured worse, haven't you? Splintered decks, screaming sailors, the weight of the ocean swallowing your friends. You thought you were on an epic path. You were just on a path that led here. Me. And he laughs.
I'll lean into him real close, and I'll sniff, and I'll say, "You smell like fear."
Dang.
Fuck me all
That's
you
the
want.
only reaction. Yeah, that's the only thing
Meh.
Leonidas will say to him.
Meh.
Commander Brad, meh.
Man, who is this Bradley guy? Why do they keep calling me Bradley? So, he will give you guys space, and as the sun sets, we wait.
Leonidas, do you know that Commander Bradley guy?
Not personally, but I always know he's around because I smell fear.
He seems to know you quite well.
Yes, he does.
I think it's safe to say, Leonidas, you know that this is indeed the same guy from your backstory.
You know, it's been a long time since I looked at my backstory. Sorry.
Okay. It is okay.
He was actually called Commander Bradley in his backstory. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah, that'd be funny. I kind of hinted at it when you first met him in the palace.
When he shoulder checked,
He was wearing a blue cloak. Yeah, he shoulder checked you guys, and then he kind of looked up and down. But he was the one during that storm that flew away.
You know, Leonidas, I bet he likes dogs instead of cats. Because he's afraid of the pussy.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
hour goes by.
I'll look.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll look at it. I'll look over at him after a few moments, and I'll say, "That's right. You were on the ship with us when you said that you had discovered a new use for sheep, wool."
Mock the riders all you want. You only ever saw them from below anyway.
Man,
As
Our impending doom sure is taking some time.
you hear him go, yes, any moment now. A minor delay. A test of faith.
Commander Gaius.
Perhaps your faith is misplaced.
Commander Gaius, do you know what is scarier than the storm?
He doesn't answer, but he kind of gives you a kind of looks at you.
The sun that dries out the rain. And then I won't say anything else to him after that.
Time goes by. Another hour goes by. You hear him get flustered. You can kind of hear him talking to his knights. By the storms, where are those stupid reptiles? And then he kind of goes through the stages of acceptance, grief. Everything is fine, absolutely fine. This is all part of the ritual.
Vinny.
While he says that, can I burp?
Can you
You burp.
Yeah.
Just we all get it. We have a little laugh, but nobody else gets it.
Oh. It was quiet, you.
I was gonna say, during the time they'd be like, I would probably scream like, you hear that? They're coming! And then nothing comes.
And you see clearly look that way, which way you look. Like almost happily, and then like his face drops again. As you watch the crowd and it thins out over time. Hours go by and people thin out.
Is this really the power of the Titans?
This is impossible.
Perhaps you have faith in the wrong gods.
No, you planned this. You dared to undermine the will of Sidon.
If we were able to undermine the will of Sidon, then I feel like that is a testament to the power of Sidon.
Yeah, that shows that Sidon is a titan, not truly a god. If he cannot foresee his pets being delayed.
Yeah, he is getting angry. As time goes on again, another hour passes. There's an air of confusion amongst the crowd, maybe relief. Not really panicked, just kind of awkward. at times. Even some of the centaurs kind of have thinned out too.
Well, Commander Bradley, do you mind if I lay down and take a nap? Your impending doom that's supposed to be here immediately seems to be taking a while.
You all think this is so clever.
Is now a bad
You see
time
me
to
like-
it is now a bad time to mention Sidon is the titan of storms, right? And rain and flooding. Is it a bad time to mention that I do not breathe?
This is a bad time, yes. He's clearly upset. I would say this. You begin to see light rise up as the sun is starting to rise.
Well, Bradley, are you going to run like you did when you flew away from the ship that we were on that shipwrecked? Because I am thinking that Sidon has put us here as judgment on you. It's only a matter of time before my chains come off. Or are you so little of a man that you would actually attack people who are chained?
But never stoop so low. Sidon's wrath is not so easily avoided, even if you escape this.
Are you even sure Sidon's mad at us? Considering how long we're waited to be smote.
Yeah, I think Sidon's too busy dealing with his sister wife. Something like that.
These bastards must be playing with their food.
As the dawn is breaking, and the light, you start to see the light kind of creep up to the rock. And after a short time, the light finally hits a rock. And as it does, you see and hear a lightning strike. But it doesn't really strike anything. Just kind of in the general area. It doesn't strike you, it doesn't strike the rock. It just strikes. Almost as if saying that the conditions have been met.
Bradley, can we go get some beers or something at the bar? I'm getting tired of waiting.
He loses his shit and kind of does that weird, he's got a cape on. He turns around and kind of like flaps it. And
He flicks it over his shoulder and runs away.
Essentially. He's followed by some of his knights as you see the crowd erupt in cheer. Peter and Princess Anora, they both run up to you guys and they unchain you as Commander Gaius and his knights take their leave. Actually, you see Gaius get on his dragon and fly away. You see the centaurs, all the ones that at least remained, take their leave. You see the harpies that were hanging up in the trees. They fly away. All witness to this event. As you are unchained, everybody is cheering you on. And they go, ow, what was that? What happened?
Perhaps Seaton was passing judgment on Commander Bradley, as opposed to the town or us.
I believe so too, Leonidas. I think this was a test for Commander Gaius to do something, and he has proved feeble and weak to do anything. There's a motion for you all to never be afraid of him again.
It was
Princess
an embarrassing spectacle, wasn't it?
Ether laughs heartily and says, "Oh yes, you embarrassed him greatly, I might add. So great. I wish to throw you heroes a festival."
I don't
Would
know.
you stay?
Do we have time for that, you think, everyone?
Kira will chime in and say, "Oh yeah, you got plenty of time."
Which Gaius is gone already in the centaurs and stuff too, right?
Right. Every creature's been cleared out,
I'll
Gaius
grab-
included.
I'll grab the weapons that we tucked away and smash all of our things open, and then hand everyone their stuff that we hid back, and be like, "Okay, so we have time for a festival."
Ether will laugh. "Oh yeah, that's something I would do."
Uncle, I don't know
Yeah.
if we need a festival, or technically brother, right? I think we went over this last time. Technically
You are his
half brother.
half brother.
Brother, I
Yeah,
don't
half
know
brother.
if we have time for a festival with
Oh,
everything
please.
that we have to do.
But it'll begin tomorrow. Please stay, just a day.
But there's something that I do have to ask for you. Hopefully you and Princess Anora can cover this.
What's that?
I've been traveling with this group of individuals for some time, deemed to be the heroes, and the only thing at this point that I've come to grow is to understand that my mother wants something, our mother wants something to do with them, and for me to guide them. So anything that you can offer to help them in their journey would be amazing.
Come by the palace. I'll give you something.
Thank you.
As Peter and Honora will take their leave, and the crowd of people who are here in the morning, Kira will stay with you, but the crowd of people will rush you and just kind of like want to talk to you and kind of shake your hands, just amazed at what transpired.
I think every
so.
single person that would come up to me, I'd show them my new magic trick of showing my cantrips to them and what I could do, but apart from that, it'd just be like party tricks, but...
You certainly feel a certain level of fame, especially after this stunt.
And then I'd probably walk over and stand next to Kira, waiting her next move.
Maybe a little bit of musical accompaniment.
You do that, and I'll jam alongside you because I think I've at least heard some of your songs by someone, so I can replicate any of them alongside you.
And Callista and I are brothers, so we're always in sync. Although I don't know if Callista knows that.
I think it's been mentioned.
But yes, it is very easy to sync the internal clock.
Kira will think for a minute, and she'll write some stuff down in one of her scrolls. And you see she's got a bunch of stuff listed. She's got a bunch of stuff written down. You kind of look it over. She's got stuff written on basically the adventure that you guys have been on. And she'll say, if we do this festival, I will perform my poem at the public amphitheater. I hear there's a play as well about Brother and some of the other things going on with the Dragonlords. But it sounded like Ether had something to give us. I think we should stay. We can always go to Telemark after. There is no time limit on that. Will you stay or will you go?
I think we stay.
I will say you probably would want to. I guess the next stop, unless you want to stop by anywhere else, the next stop would be the palace.
We could stop by the palace, have some drinks to celebrate. Why not?
There you go.
And then we can provide background for Kira as she performs.
You head to the palace, and everybody's in a good mood. You walk, and again, the same thing. People are hearing about what happened last night who couldn't be there. They're greeting you. They're attempting to, try to shake your hand again and just try to get your perspective on what happened and what you did. Just for people to see your faces. As you finally make it to the palace, they let you in, and you meet with Peter in the throne room. And he goes, He walks up to... I guess he'll just give it to one of you guys, because I think technically... Oh, no, not Klaus. He'll hold out something to give whoever wants to step up. Kind of a general gift to the party.
I think I would step forward to take it, but as proxy for anyone else. If that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want it for myself, but I would try to give it to the person that I think would best fit it for them.
I think he'd probably look towards Leonidas more. If Jace was here, he'd probably look towards him, but Leonidas would probably be the better of the party right now. And
All right. The Dungeon Master has shamed me into stepping forward.
I push you
That's
forward.
right.
It's like a giant
That's right.
glowing maul. It's like,
I'm voluntolding
Leonidas,
you.
that's for you, man. Come on.
You're being voluntold.
Apparently.
He's gonna... He's clutching something in his hand, and it's covered, you can't really see, and he has you open your hand. And he'll
Okay.
place a coin in your hand. And you look at it, and it is a burnished Dragonlord coin.
Ooh.
You'll say,
Oh,
give this
Go ahead.
to the one who guards Telemark.
to the one who guards Tillamook. I will bow slightly and say, I shall.
I will roll. Boom. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, here we go. All right. Boop. He will give you several coffers that contain 2,200 gold.
Holy shite.
Sorry,
Wow.
how much?
Okay.
2,200 a piece of coffer.
Wow.
And
I
within
can-
several coffers. So
So it's not
just
like 7
total.
or 6 or whatever for the group, but still between however many it is, 2,200 is a lot. I have 100. I have almost 200 gold total. Like, that's a lot of gold.
And up for my upgrades.
I just 3 times my money.
seriously. That means there's actual stuff I can buy.
And then for these, the adamantine javelin, adamantine trident.
We
Forgot what-
were gonna give those to we're gonna give those to Vulcan because he was gonna be able to reforge them into something else or sell them for money, whatever.
So let me write that down so I don't forget.
You could probably take the average and just delete them and convert them to gold too if you wanted. Any. Whatever's easiest for you.
That's what I was about to do. But if you want to kind of forge an adamantine item, you can do that.
Oh, he can do that. Is there any benefit? Oh. Whenever an adamantine weapon or piece of ammunition hits an object, not a creature, it's a crit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't provide... Does it count as magical, though? For overcoming resistance to magical?
It doesn't say it is magical,
Okay.
so I don't
So
think
it's
so.
just more so for destroying objects.
Yeah.
Like it gives
So
you
I can sell
the
it.
demolition abilities.
You know what just came to mind? Sorry there, Callista, but that would be excellent to use against a golem. Iron golem, stone golem.
I think you're absolutely right,
Okay.
Leonidas. I think golems, and I was actually thinking ships. If we have to potentially fight against a ghost ship that has been mentioned multiple times, and we have to destroy the ship, maybe that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that'd be perfect for you, Leonidas, if you want like a maul or something with
Yep. A
adamantine.
nice big. Yep. Adamantine maw. That would be awesome.
I think that'd be like right perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get rid of.
I mean,
these.
most of us, like
Heal heaven,
Callista,
right?
Lycos, me, even Klaus, we can't use weapons. So all of we can't use weapons with meaningful damage to structure, I will say. So it's between you and Chase for anything that is going to provide damage to an object. I think this would be perfect for you and possibly him if he wants something. If we set the other one aside to make something for him,
Right.
Because I'm assuming with how much we've had to talk about this mysterious ghost ship in this ship that can dock within the Mithril Forge as a potential point, maybe we're gonna have to encounter this at some point, and that is one of the better things we'll have.
Yeah. I agree. If he's willing to make it for us.
We also still have to deal with the necropolis, which people were missing in the necropolis, right? That was our sort of last outstanding thing in this area that I recall.
Yeah, it's just a rumor that people were going missing over there.
Like they would venture
Right.
there, which I wonder if that also ties in with some of the other ones that we had dealt with, where people were stealing things that they shouldn't have, and then becoming cursed by stealing god-based artifacts.
You can probably assume because
That's the only
he
thing we
did
haven't
tell you that
dealt
he stole something from
the necropolis,
correct.
and he got cursed. That was the only thing we haven't dealt with yet.
Yeah.
After this, do
Which
we think we're gonna head
this-
to Mithros? I'm assuming.
Yeah, that'll be the next arc essentially.
Should we? What do we think we have to do to prepare for the necropolis? Then I'm assuming if it's a crypt or a tomb, that we'd probably need some. I think this is where Leonidas is going to stand out. I think this is his way to push ahead here.
I think you already have the item. You're just given the item that you need for
Oh, the coin?
Necropolis. It's a coin.
Do we know where
Yeah.
the necropolis is based on the world map? Or is it a sort of secret hidden thing that maybe Kara will have to guide us towards?
It's if other scavengers can find it, you guys know where it is. It's probably legendary as well. Not that it's like super popular and well known, but you know people have heard of it. Peter will probably tell you where it is as well, especially after giving you that coin. It is images. Let's see. Yeah.
Trying to pull up the map here. So we're in
Where is it?
Astoria. I'm assuming it's in the mountains. The Mithril Mountains somewhere.
To the west, yeah. If I can find it real quick.
If I had to guess, probably like in here somewhere. That's where I would think
Right.
the necropolis would be.
Okay.
Or it's going to be like
Okay.
up here.
There we go.
Oh, it's east. Oh, the Dead Falls. That makes sense. Oh.
It's probably an hour away of a walk.
Oh, it is in the mountains that I had pushed on the other map.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then oh, it's on the way to Mithros. So is this something that we should just hit the necropolis and then head towards Mithros after? Or do we think we have a need to come back to Astoria beforehand? Should we see if Pithor would accompany us to Mithros if there's a need to fight the Titans?
Actually,
Do we know
funny you say that.
if the Oath of Peace is near ending? And they could
I think
potentially
everybody
fight?
would. Yeah, everybody would know that because a lot of stuff is happening in the world. More attacks on mortals. A lot of activities from the Titans.
So the Oath of Peace is close to ending.
Close to ending, and everything that occurred in history with the Dragonlords has already happened 500 years ago, almost to the date. You're probably
Would it be
You're
worth taking all the gods with us? Like Vulcan and Pithor or telling Vulcan to go back to the Forge and having Pithor come with us or something?
Actually, so as you're still, I'm assuming, in the palace, talking to him. Come on, where is it? I just had it too. There is dialogue.
That's funny. This
That
world
was
is
just-
great. I love that it's like continent built and then city built almost. Or almost state built. It's like continent, state, and city level. Like it's very, very dimensional based on the map you have.
Yeah.
Because they have the Heartlands map, which you just pulled up for us, and then they have the lands of Thylea, which is almost like the full world map.
Yeah.
I wish they would have this placed into like where it is in the actual Forgotten Sea in the Lost Realms. Like, that would be awesome. But I'd imagine it's into the northeast of the Lost Realms from the Forgotten Sea.
He tells you, after you're handing you the gold coin, he'll tell you, warriors of prophecy, you have my eternal gratitude. There was a time when I would have taken to the fields to battle the Centaur army single-handedly, but alas, I fear my fighting days are behind me. Perhaps it's time to officially retire my hammer. As I'm thinking of having Princess Anora take the mantle. Which frees me, and I could potentially join you on your quest.
I think we'd appreciate your guidance.
It would make for an interesting journey and interesting tales all around.
Especially as the Oath of Peace draws near to an end. Maybe your time of taking up the mantle is also taking near to an end.
He slaps you next on the back, like a kind of like a happy slap, and it hurts. And he's like, "Ah, yes, this will be fun." Actually,
Yeah.
damn, I keep reading ahead. Okay, so let me find.
Plus, you know it will be fun once we kick Seaton's ass.
You know where Seaton is right now?
He's got to be to the south part of Thylea, right? Like in the islands area. Like, I'm looking at the world map, like the lands of Thylea. He's either got to be all the way to the northeast, or he's got to be all the way down where the islands are. I couldn't imagine him just hanging around the Mithril Mountains. No way.
Seaton is part of the storm, so he's going to be way south.
So he's by the little congregate of islands down there. Little
Possibly.
smatterings. That's what I would think, like, because there's no way he's just chilling near where we're at.
Peter probably indulged this information to you too, but he's going to look at you guys and say, "Here." He goes up to his throne, he retrieves his hammer, and gives it to one of you guys. "My hammer. Take it."
I think that's perfect for Leonidas.
Yeah, if no one objects, I will take the hammer.
Okay.
Leonidas, I can only kick my brother's buns inside of an arm wrestling match. I can't wield his hammer, unfortunately.
He's gonna go over it with you. He's gonna spend some time with you, Leonidas, so you can see what it is. So let me just he's gonna basically identify it for you. So, or exquisite. Oh, I didn't drop it in. There we go. Exquisite Warhammer. So let me identify it. So you have it. It is basically called Peter's Hammer.
Nice.
And as you read that, he will look to the rest of you. "Now, come, join me to the amphitheater. I hear Sister Kira is going to read us a poem. And also there'll be a play."
Don't you know where the openers, Pithor? Come on. Get with the times, brother.
think we should.
Maybe the play first and save the poem for last. I'm assuming
Yeah.
Kira's is going to
Okay.
be the grand finale, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, he explains that the play. Bring this up. Oh, he's walking you over. He explains that the play is a well-known play that he travels between here and Mitros, and during festivals he will put on these plays that tells of a tale of the first one of the Dragonlords. He tells of a bard that meets Lutheria, and then finally the last play is a tragedy of Pithor and the Five Sisters. And he's like, "Oh, I'm excited for that one." So you find your seats and you all kind of sit together. You all find your seats and sit together, and he enthusiastically he's like, "Here, Leonidas, sit next to me. Nix, you sit opposite me."
Sounds good.
Okay. I will sit next to him.
You all wait for the play to start and begin. As you see this skinny, slender man, a priest essentially, and he's wearing, I forgot her symbol, but essentially you see him wearing symbols of Lutheria, and he calls out, "This is a play of the Dragonlords. My name is Tassos, and bear witness to the greatest play of the wine festival. Enjoy." And you see several actors come on stage, and you see this muscular actor playing a young Peter burst onto the stage. Oh, I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. The first play is The Fall of Esther. Esther Archelander, one of the cruel members of Dragonlords, and it is essentially a tragedy that takes place during the First War, and it depicts Esther in his final days. And in the end, he sacrifices himself to save the entire crew of his legendary ship, the Ultros. The second play, so everybody claps, and they take their leave. They have kind of like a quick costume change and set change.
The intermission.
The second play, yeah. The second play, the Talus will come out and say, "This is the plight of Polenia." He takes his leave, and it is a dark comedy that takes place in Hypnos, the Throne of Dreams. It's essentially within a dark nether sea setting. Lutheria is there, and she is depicted as a charming woman and as sympathetic as she torches Polenia, this acerbic bard with no sense of humor. So that play ends, and the crowd cheers, claps, applauses. These are some good names. I like these. It's finally the word music. Yeah, I like that one. As finally Tassos comes out again, and for our final act, Pithor and the Five Sisters takes his leave. As you see, this one's a little bit more descriptive. You see a muscular actor playing a young Pithor burst onto the stage. And he's carrying a barrel under one arm. And loudly, in a booming voice, he goes, "Another round. The god of muscles and questionable decisions demands a proper challenge." And you see the actors In the tavern, they cheer. They line up barrels, and a drinking contest begins. One of the tavern goers goes, "Careful, Peter. Last time you snapped the bar in half." And Peter goes, "Ha! If it breaks, it simply means it was too weak to handle me." And he slams down his mug on the table, and it collapses dramatically. Everyone laughs, Peter included, the real Peter. He's dying laughing. He's like wiping tears. Choreographed chaos ensues. Chairs splinter, keg rolls, kegs roll, and someone flies in the backdrop. And the actor Peter spots a line of actresses, and he goes, "Beautiful ladies, form an orderly line." And the narrator says, "And he courted all of them until he somehow married a dragoness." And a dragoness actress steps forward on stage, hissing playfully. The crowd laughs. And the real Peter hoots and hollers. And then the narrator says her name was Hexia. And Peter freezes, and he kind of has a mood change as he's looking. His demeanor changes completely. He's not laughing. Sits forward. And the narrator goes, "And her jealousy would haunt him for centuries. She would kidnap each and every one of his lovers, some never to be seen again." And he's staring. He has this almost 1,000-yard stare as that play comes to an end, as it describes a tumultuous love affair between Peter and his jealous wife, Hexia. Peter is depicted as an irascible idiot who bumbles his way into becoming the king. And at the end of the week, not the end of the play, the actors and the host comes out, and they all take a bow. And Peter, everybody else is cheering. Peter kind of remains sitting, just kind of thinking. As everybody clears and makes way for the second part, here is Poetry Slam.
This intermission is brought to you by the musicians.
It's a lot of us
Everybody-
scamming.
Yeah, everybody take out your instruments. So Kira will take to the stage. And she'll strum her lute. And she'll say, "Our tale begins at the Sour Vintage, a tavern famous for two things: wine strong enough to make a dwarf forget his own name, and terrible life choices." The crowd laughs. 6 strangers stumbled through the door, tripping over their own destinies and each other. A boar the size of a carriage walked out. It died, but don't feel bad. It had already eaten half the local villagers. The heroes offered it to a wandering bard, who twirled her lute and played dumb. "Oh, me? A goddess? Surely you jest." Then she winked, strummed a chord, and then revealed, "Yes, I am Kira, and all that was for me." In the next verse, the oracle and the very rude sea hag. Next, our heroes save the oracle, a noble task, a sacred duty, and also a great excuse to punch a sea hag in the face. Each hero received a vision, mostly helpful, though one just said, "Lol, good luck. Destiny is a prankster. I respect that." Then, onto Astoria, home of kings, forges, and at least one satyr currently banned from 3 separate taverns. You know who you are. Crowd laughs. At the Mossy Temple, they fought Demetria, a dryad who had embraced kidnapping, which is not a normal tree hobby. The heroes save the children and prove that foliage is dangerous but not invincible. Our heroes at the Falls of Archelon. They relit the ancient forge after defeating a Cerberus who was frankly very committed to his job. 3 heads, 0 chill. Upon returning, the heroes discovered that Esther's rock required sacrifice. Our brave adventurers immediately volunteered. Anora fainted. Gaius smiled. Then nothing happened. The whole city watched, heroically waiting for the monsters that never arrived. Now, a verse for each hero. For my dear Leonidas, whom I've called the Lost One, lion-hearted paladin, a mountain of muscle that would make even Peter reconsider his morning workout. His sword swings as wildly as his courage, and he misses more often than a crossbow bolt in a hurricane. When he finally connects, monsters, walls, and occasionally small buildings tremble in awe. He charges into battle with heroic flair, swinging like a storm. Sometimes at the wrong target, and sometimes at the air, but always with conviction. Truly, Leonidas teaches us all a valuable lesson. It is not the number of hits that matters, but the spectacular destruction of the ones that do.
That's awesome.
My dear Nyx, who I've called the Stellar One. He'll hurl a fireball. Sorry, a celestial conflagration of the third starfall. He'll cast Mage Hand. No. That's his signature technique, the invisible grasp of cosmic intent. And when he casts Shield, it becomes Nyx's absolutely total original interstellar ward, patent pending. He is brilliant, dazzling, and he has single-handedly destroyed 3 centuries of arcane copyright law. But we love him, because if magic is a language, then Nyx speaks it. With the confidence of someone who definitely didn't study for a test and still passed with flying colors.
It's autobiographical.
Damn right.
Perfect.
My dear Legos, whom I've called the Equivalent One. Our satyr of sacrifice and suspicious circles. A druid who believes the universe runs entirely on the principle of 1 limb for 1 spell. Seems fair. He can barter with nature, bargain with magic, and negotiate with eldritch forces, but cannot for the life of him negotiate with the door. Satyr of sacrifice, whose circle balances blood and purpose. You give of yourself, so that the world may remain whole.
Nice.
My dear Callista. Sorry, I have to do this to you too. Bronze-crafted bard of epic poetry. Walking artwork and unintentional comedian. Their vicious mockery is a marvel. Words forged with poetic precision, delivered with impeccable timing, and absolutely, completely ineffective. Enemies stare confused as if wondering whether they've been insulted or complimented. Sometimes both.
Uh,
That one absolutely killed me.
Nice.
sometimes both.
Vicious mockery. Oh, it fails. I have one for Klaus and I have one for Jace. If you want to hear
You
those.
should still do them anyway. I will put them in the
Okay,
notes.
okay.
This is great.
Okay. My dear Klaus, whom I've called the Cursed One. Oh, did I mention that Callista is whom I call the masterpiece? Klaus. Oh, cursed one. Warlock, brooder, professional gloom dealer. He doesn't sing, thank the gods, because the sound of him trying would probably summon an actual despair. But when he activates his dread form, oh, the citizens of Astoria have questions. His eyes glow, his aura thickens, and suddenly he looks like what nightmares order off a menu when they want extra terrifying. Is Klaus. And Jace, whom I've called the Vanished One. The cleric with radiant smile, healing hands, and the deeply concerning ability to patch up wounds faster than his teammates can acquire them. He is kind, gentle, and apparently believes that every deadly battle is just a learning opportunity. Asmar, touched by loss and divinity, you mend wounds seen and unseen. Even the gods wonder where your path will lead when memory finds you. It's not as mean, but it's a little bit more to his backstory.
It's pretty good, though.
And so, toast. People of Astoria, raise your wine. To heroes who leap headfirst into danger, to quests accomplished through teamwork and occasionally dumb luck. And to the fact that, well, thanks to them, we're all still alive. For at least one more festival. May their journey continue. May their chaos grow legendary. And may they always remember that no matter how great the challenge, I am absolutely going to write more embarrassing songs about them. Yamas. Which is cheers in Greek.
I'll raise my glass as well and say,
Same.
I can't believe my sister thought I was brilliant. And I'll raise mine even higher and then go, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And so that concludes the festival and session.
These were amazing, by the way, Vidya.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you wrote these,
Yep.
but these are great. Holy cow.